Hello, Gemini Moon. Your love angel is Umbriel. You're where the party is when it comes to romance. Beautiful intelligence is your pride. Cool people are your tribe. And enchanting environments are your bribe. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. Thank you for joining us. People easily admire you and fall in love with you, Gemini Moon, because you are the host or the hostess with the mostest. You know how to make people feel right at home. You're very hospitable. You're very witty. You're a lot of fun to be around. And you know how to help people solve their problems. So as you're assisting others with the solutions to their difficulties, they just might try to take friendship to the next level. They may try to make you either a romantic interest and think you're interested in them, or what they could do is try to turn you into a big brother or big sister. So what you need to understand is that they then can become very upset when that's not the direction that you want the relationship to go. They're going to see you as their best friend, whether you are or not, because you have a way of making, again, people feel very comfortable. And I'm sure you've had these experiences. Now, how can you handle this to your best? Because you always want to be well thought of. It's very, very important for Gemini Moon to be extremely well thought of. You want people to understand that you have good intentions and that you're a very, very capable person and that you can deliver on the things that you promise. Again, you want people to think well of you. You also want the best in life. You expect the best of yourself, and you expect the best from other people. Now, in other people, you want people who also offer you confidence. You want them to be confident. You're really not interested in being around people who are not confident in themselves. You require this not only in your love life and your romantic relationships, but you also require it of your friends. You need people to be confident around you. And when they do get upset, because everybody gets upset, but when they do get upset, because you're able to decipher exactly what's going on with them, and you're very good at figuring out relationships and their relationships, and you're also very good at discussing it and teaching people about their relationships, whether they be work relationships or love relationships. This is one of the areas in which you can be of invaluable assistance to friends. This is also helpful in your workaday world or your business life, because you're able, again, to get people to understand their relationships to other people and how they come across and how they come off. This is helpful whether it's a work relationship, again, whether it has to do with business or love or friendship or family or whatever, because everything is a relationship. Work, it's about relationships. Finances, business, it's about relationships with other people. People say, no, it's about you and your relationship with money or the spirit of money. Well, that's true, but that's a spirit within a person. It's within each of us. So we have to cultivate our relationships in order to be successful in any area of life. And this is an area where you are very knowledgeable and able, again, to school others in how to proceed. Now, some people may feel, especially friends and those that you're in romantic relationships with, or spouses or family, that you are able to, but that you have feelings, but that you're more into thinking and conversing and not so affectionate and not so full of the kinds of deep feelings or sorrowful crocodile tears that they may have. And you may feel that they don't understand you, that you do have feelings. Well, this is where, of course, you do have feelings, but your ability, again, to think through feelings and your ability to help other people understand why they have certain feelings. This is the area where they may give you a hard time and say you don't have them, that you don't have an emotional side as deep as they do. However, when they're really upset and other people get themselves in the doldrums and they just can't climb out of their emotional difficulties, who do they come running to? They come running to you. They come running to you to help them through their emotional crises. Again, whether it's work-related or whether it's romance, whether it's family or friends or whatnot, they come to you because you do have this ability to process it in a way that makes some kind of sense. And this is another area where you really enjoy, Gemini Moon. The lunar twins enjoy finding the nexus and the marriage between the scientific and the spiritual, the mundane and the sublime. You enjoy being able to blend these areas. And if you feel the need to find a religion, if just simply sort of an eclectic spirituality is not enough for you, then Gemini Moon is quick to go in and find a religion that is just interesting enough and quirky enough to allow you, maybe eccentric enough, again, to sort of go with that aspect of yourself, to, to not be so mainstream and not be so mundane. You need something a little more interesting, a little more off the beaten path, and something that will stimulate your highly intelligent mind and communicative skills, because Gemini Moon is highly intelligent and highly able to communicate with other people. This is where you really shine. And when everybody else just can't find the words to express themselves, you can help them. You can help them find a way to describe how they're feeling. And this is what helps other people understand themselves. So you'll be able to really assist other people in their ability to know thyself. Because everybody needs to understand themselves in order to be successful in life. Again, these are the traits that make you an invaluable asset at work, and a trait that will make sure that you are never really out of work or unable to get work. If you want work, you can easily get it. Again, because you can communicate with those that you're either applying jobs for or with other people that you work with, be they employers or employees. You can communicate what needs to be said. And also you can find ways to make relationships at work something where everybody can begin to, at least if they can't completely get along, they can at least function. And function as a self-organizing unit and get the job done. You're self-motivated and you're a good motivational speaker, a very good motivational speaker. That's an area where you could really excel, even in consulting businesses, that type of thing. Gemini Moon would be very good at these types of professions. You have a scientific mind, and the only time that you may get into a little trouble is in your tendency to want the best of yourself, be the best, and have the best. Again, everything needs to be the best, yourself and others. You may get into a situation where you become a little a little bit of a perfectionist, where you allow perfect to be the enemy of good. And you might become obsessive compulsive because of this. So what you need to do is practice not having things have to be. They can be perfect, but they don't have to be so perfect. And sometimes good is good enough. And that's something that Gemini Moon needs to remember, and remember well. And repeat to yourself over and over. Don't make perfect the enemy of good, as President Barack Obama is fond of saying. Okay, now regarding these aspects of the shadow side of Gemini Moon, the biggest problem you may have is a distrust of other people. You may find that you think that other people are perhaps not good intentioned or not well intentioned towards you, that they have ulterior motives, and it might cause some suspicion in you. You may feel they're not being fair with you, that you're misunderstood, and that they're trying to harm you in some way. That their initial thought is to overcome you in some way, or to destroy the things that are the most important to you, which are, as we just mentioned, your relationships, be they work, love, family, whatnot, business, whatever. So this is a problem because of your distrust of others. It's actually a deep distrust of yourself. And you want other people to know that you're always well-intentioned and that you always have their best interest at heart. But then deep down inside, you're not sure that people really care for you, and you're not sure that they admire you or like you, and what you do is you mistake their admiration, which often is expressed in jealousy. And jealousy makes for very unfortunate circumstances and ways of relating to other people. But if you understand that if someone acts jealous, and if they act petty, what they are actually feeling deep within themselves is a deep admiration and love. And if you understand that, for you, if you understand that, Gemini Moon, then you will understand that you are someone who is admired and loved and cared for, and who people want to emulate. Therefore, that will help you trust yourself more. It will help you understand that people are doing the best they can, and that when you, because you're a perfectionist and you want the best out of yourself, admire others and come off as a little envious, that you too can turn that into admiration, and your best self comes forward, and then at that time you will trust yourself and you will trust others, and then you can have anything you want when it comes to life's good, benevolent blessings, especially from your love angel, Umbriel. Okay, Gemini Moon, the lunar twins have a lot to be thankful for. You're a natural flirt, and that's a gift God has given you. It's easy for you to, again, bring people into your fold. It's easy for you to get people to love you. It's easy for you to have friends. It's easy for you to have relationships and get the things you want in life. This flirtation that you come off as being a natural flirt, it's really something that causes you to be extremely successful and could bring you to fame and fortune. So don't get offended when people call you a flirt. Understand that that just means that you touch them on a deep level, and if they misunderstand it, that's their problem. Don't make it your problem. Enjoy, Gemini Moon, that you command a great generosity from God, and that you will continue to excel and do well in life, and that as soon as you understand that their jealousy is admiration, then you're going to feel better yourself. And you're going to feel better about the parts of yourself that you distrust. All right, Gemini Moon, this is your angelic transmission for your lunar aspect in Gemini, your moon in Gemini. Now stay tuned, because we're going to be doing more planetary aspects in Gemini. I'm Pastor Rose with Astrology Angel. Thank you for joining us, Gemini Moon.